Listen, brother, you need to stop drinking.
No. I need to do a whole lot of shit I ain't supposed to be doing. You tell me.
Oh, you need to do things that you're not supposed to be doing?
You need to do shit you ain't supposed to be doing.
Let me ask you a question. What's your ethnic background?
My ethnic background?
Yeah, your race.
I'm black.
Just black, right? Now my sneakers and his pants, they're black. Your skin ain't black, right? So why do so-called black people call ourselves black when there's not a single one of us walking around that's this color?
I'm assuming that we all don't know where we come from.
Yeah, we don't know where we come from. The brother was having...
Man can't live by bread alone. Yeah, this world got food in it. Stepping on the devil dome. You should see the bruise in it. Backing out the scripts. Told a demon to stand down. Go against the most high. We gon' see how it pan out. The Father gave me hope. Fill me with the ghosts. Now they hate it when I glow. Joseph with the coat. Looking for their fruit, but they ain't got no cantaloupe. The Messiah or Belial, you can't be a fan of both. Can't serve two masters. Bread of heaven with the living water, yeah, serving up a truth platter. We ain't idolizing no folly, now we setting up a new standard. When Christ touched down, make the whole earth shake like Bruce Banner. Yeah, bringing them troops to ya. End times getting spookier. Warfare getting nuclear. Mankind getting goofier. They intoxicated with a wine, damn, she done roofied them. I'm checking every word. Spirit doctrine like a proofreader. I hate these Nicolatans. Hate these great Renatos, man, I hate these flipping pagans. Trying to play my father and I hate these imitations. Screaming out Hosanna, we escape that simulation. Better flee to me, vote these or else that lake is where you layin'. Great is he inside of me, casting out this net like I was by the Sea of Galilee. Harvest gon' be plenty, but the laborers are few. Matthew 17 and 20, there ain't nothing we can't do. I can't be no lukewarm, fringes with the blue on. Devil wanna deal, but I told him this ain't Groupon. Praise to the Almighty, you know we gon' sing a new song. Hail the King of King, the ultra low, no Jimmy Neutron. If you keep his laws and his commands, then we can fellowship. I don't get with Pharisees and I don't rock with Hellenists. I ain't praising man, cause only Father get my reverence. I'm swimming in the word, it got me feeling like a yellowfin. Yeah, big stepper, Mr. Demon Chin Checker. Tryna hear that well done, cause I feel that displeasure. Father pouring out the wrath, and he got a big measure. If it ain't about the kingdom, then I don't give a six letter. You got faith in the Messiah, you got power. I was clean up in that blood just like a shower. Isaiah 5, you were the vine that came out sour. But now we stand and giving glory in this hour. Yeah, we breaking them curses, fleeing the ways of the serpent. Follow his word and pray for discernment, cause they want us laying in hearses. We gotta rise up, raise and resurface. Choose life and stay in your purpose. The price was paid like a merchant, through Christ who came as a servant. See, the kingdom is ready to bag, but yet somehow they chasing a Birkin. After this you ain't getting a chance. While you living you can't better search him. Gotta call on his name like his urchin. Never knowing that day is emerging, so repent at the weight of perversions. Judgment coming, that thing is for certain. Let's go.
All right, first and foremost, I want to give all praises, all glory, all honor to the Most High God, whose name is Yahawah. Of course, I do so in the name of his only begotten Son, Hamashiach, Yahawashi of the world, ignorantly called Jesus Christ. We the Hebrew Israelites, we come out here week in and week out to prophesy the downfall of this wicked kingdom of America and to teach repentance to you so-called black, Hispanics, and Native Americans. How y'all doing, family? Y'all good? Y'all believe in God? Good talk. All right, let me get Isaiah chapter 5 and verse 11. Right? Yeah, we pull up to the spot today. You know what I mean? We got our brother, right? A Judite, just drunk as a skunk, right? Drunk out of his mind. An elder brother.
All right.
And here we are, right? Brother just had a conversation with another elder brother with grays, right? Let me get that in Job. The hoary head should speak wisdom, right? Bring that out.
God, it's the book of Isaiah, chapter 5, verse 11. Woe unto them that rise up early in the morning,
Uh-huh.
that they may follow strong drink.
That they may do what?
Follow strong drink.
They may follow strong drink.
Say it again.
Come here, come. Come here, come on. Come, bro. Come on. Let's talk about it. Come on, bro. Come on, OG. Come through. Job 32:9, right? Read that again.
God, it's the book of Isaiah, chapter 5, verse 11.
Uh-huh.
Woe unto them that rise up early in the morning.
The word woe means destruction. You good, bro. You can walk on by, right? It says woe or destruction unto them that rise up early to what?
in the morning, that they may follow strong drink.
That they may follow strong drink. Read on.
That continue until night.
That continue until what? How long you planning on drinking today, Op?
All night, yesterday.
You've been drinking since yesterday?
Not 2 days, from yesterday, 2 days ago.
From 2 days ago.
Keep it 100. You know what? You can put me on the camera if you want to. I'm gonna tell you like this, I spit too. But I'm gonna tell you like this, low. I'm God.
You're God?
You ain't.
Okay.
Oh no! I'm only 62 and I'm trying to get 63. Listen to what I'm saying.
Listen. You're the liver of a 98-year-old.
I got a liver that just keep holding on.
It's holding on by a thread, bro. It's holding on by a thread, brother.
You better be catching this, right? You got me.
Brothers alone, man.
No, they love it.
It's all good. It's all good, bro.
Get on here, man. Get it on with yourself, man. Look at this fool, man.
Look at him. Smell this drink. Smell this beer. Smell this OE. Good old malt liquor. Listen. Let me tell you something. One of my favorite movies of all time is Undercover Brother, right?
You know what? I'm definitely Undercover Brother. And I ain't talking about my fucking, what's his name? Damon Wayans. Oh, come on. Let me spit this shit. And I ain't talking about the hammer shit that told her just to quit. I'm talking about that TK shit that I spit. Now, and I spit the truth. No. He said, "But no, you did not. You did not just bar me."
Elder, what's your name, brother?
No, I don't have a name. I thought we could call me TK and I'll tell you what you want.
All right, brother TK.
Let's go.
What happened in your life where you feel the need to drink?
I've been shot up, stabbed up, stuck up, and put up.
What got you shot up and stabbed up, brother?
The motherfucker that pulled the gun.
Where were you? What was the situation?
Hey, young buck, you questioning me.
I'm asking you a question. I'm trying to get some wisdom.
I'm trying to put it down to you.
I can't get wisdom from you, Elder, if I can't ask you a question, brother.
No, you can.
All right, then let me ask the question. So what was the situation that got you stabbed up and shot up? What situation were you in that you got stabbed up and shot up?
You're right. It definitely was a situation.
Explain the situation to me.
I'm not explaining. Well, I got to explain shit to you, young buck.
Okay, brother. Have a nice day.
Can I shake your hand?
No, you cannot. Go have a nice day. Go grab your beer. Go grab your beer and go sit on the curb.
You was my brother, man.
I am your brother, but you said why? You said why I explain shit to you, young buck?
Right.
Hold on. Okay.
It might have been personal to me.
Elder, back up a little bit, right? So, Elder, right? As an elder, as an elder brother who has gray hair, right? Gray hair usually signifies wisdom, right? And your job as an elder is to impart wisdom on the younger brother. So if the younger brother is trying to ask you a question to see why it is,
came from, right?
Yes, I'm trying to understand you, right? So what was the situation that got you stabbed up and shot up, brother?
It might have been too personal for me to tell you. How about that?
All right, brother.
Oh, no.
All right, brother. Have a nice day. Have a nice day.
You gave me love, didn't you?
All right. Have a nice day, brother.
It might have been too personal for me to tell you.
I got you, brother. I got you, brother. Listen, brother, you need to stop drinking.
No. I need to do a whole lot of shit I ain't supposed to be doing. You tell me.
Oh, you need to do things that you're not supposed to be doing?
You need to do shit you ain't supposed to be doing either.
Hold on. Then why would this shit be such... Hold on. Hold on, brother.
So you're a saint. You don't
I am a saint. You're a saint too. You're a saint too.
I know I'm a saint. I'm God. I told you that already.
Okay, brother.
Damn a saint. I'm him.
Okay. All right, brother.
Yeah, let me go.
Thank you, brother.
Until I drink my beer or I do with it.
Okay. Okay, OG.
Roll it out.
Okay, get your beer. Go ahead, pick it up.
I'm gonna get my beer, bro.
I know you are. I know you ain't gonna leave without it. I know you ain't gonna leave without it.
You ain't gonna let a nigga talk either. Hey, can a nigga talk?
Go ahead. Damn. Go ahead and talk, Elder. Go ahead.
I go with it. And I like the whole world. You definitely gotta bring.
Yeah. You got one too. It's kind of small, but you know you got one.
I like a small one. Oatmeal better than no meal. Hey, yo, who you with?
Oh my God, man.
No, I'm a Proverbs.
Let's read the Bible again, man.
The book of Isaiah, chapter 5, verse 11.
Actually, hold on. Get what you got, right? Yeah, Job 32.
32 and 9.
Uh-huh.
Great men are not always wise.
Great men are not always wise. Read on.
Neither do the aged understand judgment.
Neither do the aged understand judgment. This brother doesn't understand judgment, right? He doesn't understand anything. Only thing he understands is how to crack open that OE. That's it. That's what he understands, right? He does not understand, right, how to conduct himself as an elder, right? And this is why our community is destroyed, because we got elders like this, right? So bring that out.
The book of Isaiah chapter 5 verse 11. Woe unto them that rise up early in the morning.
That rise up early in the morning, all right? We got here at 2 o'clock, right? This brother already drunk, already had the lick on his breath, right? His motto is it's 5 o'clock somewhere, right? And here he come again. Right? Okay, elder, right? Listen. Me and Benji, right? We worked on this house, right, over on off Ridge Ave, and I'm getting to the spot, right, 8, 9 o'clock, right, to work on this home, and you got brothers and sisters, right, beer cans all over the place. They out drinking at 8 o'clock in the morning. What does the Bible say about people that do that?
Woe unto them that rise up early in the morning.
That rise up early. Destruction unto them that rise up early. Read on.
That they may follow strong drink.
That they may follow strong drink. Read on.
That continue until night.
That continue until what?
Until night.
He said, I was drunk since last night, right? Read on.
Till wine inflame them.
So wine inflamed them. And here the brother is inflamed, right? Read on.
Verse 12. And the harp, and the viol, and the tabret, and pipe, and wine are in their feast.
Read on.
But they regard not the work of the Lord.
They regard not the work of the Lord. Read on.
Neither consider the operation of his hands.
Neither they consider the operation of his hands. They don't understand what the Most High God is doing in this earth, man. Right? The Most High God, we're going to continue, right? The Most High God is about to do an amazing work in the earth, right? Read on.
Therefore, my people are gone into captivity.
The reason why blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans are in captivity, right, is because of old, silly niggas like this, right? Read that again.
Therefore, my people are gone into captivity.
The reason why black people go through the things that they go through is because we got elders like that as our elders, as our leaders. Right? Read on.
Because they have no knowledge.
Because they have what?
No knowledge.
What does this brother have?
No knowledge.
This brother has no knowledge. All right? And there's a plethora of brothers of his ilk, of his age, that have no knowledge, all right, to impart onto the younger generations. So that's why the young generation is cooked, as they say themselves. Elder, TK. Go sit your ass back down on your bench.
We're not teaching them. You right.
Yeah, you're teaching them to be a fucking drunk.
No, we're not teaching them right. No, listen, you right. Listen. Can I get my knowledge on too?
What knowledge do you have, brother?
You know what?
What knowledge can you impart? I asked you a question. You couldn't even answer the question for me, brother.
The knowledge I give is nothing but what I once learned back then from the brothers that I learned, and you learn it from the brother or the mother that you learned it from.
Elder, was your father in your life?
Who is my father but my mother?
What?
Who is my father but my mother?
So your mom was your father. Okay, got you. All right, all right, so great. We're getting somewhere, right? Let me get Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 54. Who is my father but my mother is what this black man just said, right? No, brother. Have a nice day. Read.
Deuteronomy 28 and 54. So that the man that is tender among you and very delicate, his eyes shall be evil toward his brother. His
eyes shall be evil towards his brother. I'm not sure why this brother's father was not in his life, right? I'm not sure why, right? If I had to make an educated guess, either his father was taken off this earth by another black man, or his father was into some type of crime that got his ass locked up, or he just left his mama and left this little nigga to be a drunk, right? Either way, it's a bad situation, right? I didn't say anything about your mama. Read on.
And toward the remnant, and his brother, and toward the wife of his bosom, and toward the remnant of his children, which he shall leave.
Which he shall leave. And guess what? We as so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, we have a problem with fatherless households. Elder, please, stop running. Be quiet. Go sit down. Go sit down right now. Go sit your ass right down. Go sit down.
That's how you talk to me?
Yes, because you keep running your goddamn mouth and hooping it. I don't give a damn how old you are. I don't care how old you are. You are not demonstrating and presenting yourself as an elder that's worthy of respect. What respect do we owe you? Please tell me, elder, what respect do we owe you?
As an elder.
As an elder, stop running your mouth. Bring it out.
Come, it's the book of Hebrews, chapter 5, verse 12.
Look, you're scaring this beautiful family. How y'all doing? Y'all be safe. Read.
For the time ye ought to be teachers.
The time that you ought to be a teacher as an elder. Read on.
Ye have need that one teach you again. Which be the first principles of the oracles of God.
Which be the what?
Which be the first principles of the oracles of God.
That's that brother's problem. He was not raised in the first principles of the oracles of God, right? When we read the laws of God say that we're supposed to teach the laws to our children. We're supposed to raise them in that way, right? That's how we're supposed to rear them up, right? But here's the problem. So-called black people have not been taught to keep God's commandments. Black people have been taught to, hey, just believe and receive, right? To sow a seed of faith, right? To follow the doctrine that your oppression has given you. How you doing, sister? What's your name?
Kayla.
How you doing, sister Kayla, right? Let me ask you a question. What's your ethnic background?
My ethnic background?
Yeah, your race.
I'm just black.
Just black, right? Now my sneaker and his pants, they're black. Your skin ain't black, right? So why do so-called black people call ourselves black when there's not a single one of us walking around that's this color?
I'm assuming that we all don't know where we come from.
Yeah, we don't know where we come from. The brother was just having a conversation with the brother asking, hey, yo, where did we come from? His brother said, I don't want to think that deep, right? Let me get Job 8:8, right? So let me show you something, right? When you believe in the Bible, I can tell you got a cross in your neck, right? So you believe in Jesus Christ, right? Now, Jesus Christ was a so-called black man. You agree?
I agree.
Right? Now, Jesus Christ, according to the Bible, right, was sent to die for his people, right? Do you know who his people are today? Yes, right? Now, the Jewish people, right, they claim to be the children of God, right? They're in the land of Israel right now. They're running scared because of Iran dropping bombs and whatnot, right? They're getting help. They're getting all types of aid from the United States and other Western European allies, right? But what help do we get? Right, let me get Isaiah 65:3 as well, right? But before that, get Job 8:8, right? Let me show you this.
Job 8:8. For inquire,
read on.
I pray thee, of the former age.
Of the former age, right? Before black people got to America, we were living somewhere, right? And before we were living in that place, we were living somewhere else. Right, we need to know about this stuff, right? Because in order to move forward, you got to know where you came from, right? Read on.
And prepare thyself to search of their fathers.
You have to prepare yourself for the search of your fathers, right? So, as a so-called black woman, right? I'm assuming your father was a black man, right? His father was a black man, as far as you're concerned, right? Now, let me ask you this question: how did black people get to America? Colonization. And how did they transport us over here? On ships, right? Let me show you that in the Bible, right?
It's the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28.
So Deuteronomy, right? This is the 5th book of Moses, right? Moses went down, right, to Pharaoh. God told him to tell him, let my people go, right? There's an old Negro spiritual, right, that goes, go down, Moses, right? Tell Pharaoh to let my people go, right? Now, why is it that black people on plantations were singing that? Right? Why were they singing Swing Low, Sweet Chariot, coming home to carry me home? Where's home? Right? So home is Israel, right? Because we're the children of Israel, right? And God said that a very specific set of circumstances would befall the children of Israel, right? So read Deuteronomy chapter 28 and go to verse 45. Let me show you this.
It's the book of Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 45. Moreover, all these curses shall come upon thee.
God says curses are going to come upon thee for what?
And shall pursue thee.
They're going to follow you. Read on.
And overtake thee.
They're going to overtake you. Right now there's a bunch of black people going from America, they're going to Ghana, they're going to South Africa, they're going back to Africa, right? And they're building things, right? But the problem is, right, if we're not keeping the laws of God, them curses are going to continue to follow us. Read on.
Till thou be destroyed.
Until you be destroyed. Read on.
Because thou hearkenest not unto the voice of the Lord thy God.
Because we didn't listen to God's voice. Read on.
To keep his commandments.
To keep his commandments, right? So, do you know some of God's commandments, sister?
I know a few.
How many do you know?
Thou shalt not kill. Thou shalt not
You ain't got no bodies, do you?
steal. No.
Okay, good.
Thou shalt not lie. Commit adultery.
Do you know what adultery is?
Yes, like outside of your marriage, right?
Yes, but it's a little bit more nuanced, right? So adultery, right, is when a man sleeps with another man's wife, or when a wife sleeps with another man other than her husband, right? And according to the Bible, once a woman and a man lay with each other, they have consummated a marriage, right? So if a sister, right, has more than one body, technically she's committed adultery. Every number after one has been adultery, right? So, and the thing is, the reason why that is because we haven't been taught the right things, right? The Bible says, train up a child in the way he should go, and when he's older, he will not depart from it, right? Now, the way in which we're supposed to go is the laws of God. Let me get Deuteronomy chapter 4 and verse 5, right? Read on.
And statutes which he commanded thee, and they shall be upon thee.
And the curses shall be upon thee for what?
For a sign.
For a sign. What store is this, sister? How do you know? Because the sign, right? So it says that these curses are going to be upon God's people for a sign. And for a what?
And for a wonder.
People are going to look at us and wonder, like, what's up with these people? Right? Read on.
And upon thy seed.
And upon your children. You got kids? Right? Read on.
Forever.
So when you have children, guess what? Like, I'm going to get ready to be a father, right? My son is going to be born into this world, this evil world, right? And guess what? He's going to be inundated with the curses that God said would happen to the children of Israel, right? And it doesn't matter if we're keeping the commandments not here in this day, because we are, right? We're teaching our people to, right? We're still experiencing the curses. We still have our people looking at us with an evil eye, right? We still have to be subject to payments, right? We still have to pay taxes to our oppressors, right? We still have to go and borrow for them and not be the lenders, right? Read on.
You know what? You should not make this stuff up.
Because thou servest not the Lord thy God with joyfulness and with gladness of heart for the abundance of all things.
Because we didn't serve God joyfully, right? Read on.
Therefore shalt thou serve thine enemies.
Because you didn't want to serve me, God's saying, I'm going to cause you to serve your enemies. You want to follow their gods anyway, right? Go talk to their gods who have no power, right? Go seek it from them, right? Read on.
Which the Lord shall send against thee. In hunger.
Which the Lord, right? So you see this chain right here, right? This is God's name in ancient Hebrew, right? It's Yahawah, right? Now, I'm assuming you were raised in the Christian church, right? And you were taught that Jesus was the Most High God?
Yes.
Right? Well, Jesus is not the Most High God. Jesus is the Son of God, right? He's the Son of God, right? But in the Christian church, we were taught about the Trinity, God, the Father, the Son, the Holy Spirit. Well, the Father is Yahawah, and he doesn't have a God. But Christ, his Son, has a God, right? So how can he be the Most High God, right? So we've been taught the wrong things about God. God says there's no God beside me. I'm him. I'm the one, right? I will not give my glory to another. Now, of course, Christ has glory with the Father because the Father gives him the glory, but he doesn't have that glory of himself, right? But read on.
Therefore shalt thou serve thine enemies, which Yahweh shall send against thee. In hunger.
In hunger. If you want to get food, right? We don't have our own land, right, by and large, right? To own like the produce and whatnot. We don't own like these chicken factories and whatnot. Read on.
And in thirst.
And in thirst. We got to pay for our own water. Read on.
And in nakedness.
You just went to Ross and bought some clothes, right? If you didn't have clothes, you'd be naked, right? Who owns Ross? The Jewish man. Right? Read on.
And in want of all things.
Anything you want, you're going to have to serve your enemies. Read on.
And he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck.
And they put yokes of iron on the necks of our ancestors, right? Now jump down to verse 68.
Verse 68. And the Lord Yahweh shall bring thee into Egypt again.
The Lord said that he's going to bring you into Egypt again, right? Now, you ever saw the movie The Prince of Egypt?
That the cartoon?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the children of Israel, they walked out of Egypt, right? So they didn't need a boat to get out of Egypt, did they? No. When we read about in the book of Genesis, right, Jacob and his family, they walked into Egypt. And they walked on out, right? Read on. It said, but God said, I'm going to send you into Egypt again with ships.
I do have to go.
Let me just finish this one last point on you real quick.
Timing, the Lord Yahweh shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships.
With ships, right? So God says in Exodus 20:2, I'm the Lord thy God that brought you out of the land of Egypt, out of the house of bondage. So I'm going to send you into bondage again, but this time on a ship, right? We were brought into bondage here in America on ships, right? What's on the back of your dollar bill?
President?
That's on the front. On the back. That pyramid. What's an Egyptian pyramid doing on an American dollar bill? Because this is spiritually Egypt, right? Read on.
By the way whereof I spake unto thee, thou shalt see it no more again. And there ye shall be sold unto your enemies for bondmen and bondwomen, and no man shall buy you.
So you're going to get off them slave ships, you're going to put on auction blocks, you're going to be sold as slaves, as bondmen and bondwomen, and no one's going to redeem you. No one's going to bring you back, right? So here we are still in the land of our captivity. We're the children of Israel, right? Now, when we read a couple verses above that, right, it says that we will worship gods of wood and stone, right? That cross that you have, Jesus Christ died on a wooden cross, did he not? So we've been taught, hey, let's wear a cross to commemorate Jesus, right? But that's an idol, sister, and God tells us not to worship idols, right? Not only that, right, if you had a brother and your brother got gunned down by an AK-47, you wouldn't put an AK-47 pendant on the chain, would you? Jesus Christ got brutally murdered on a cross, right? And he got bruised for our iniquity, for our sin. So we need to honor him, not by putting on a cross, but by actually keeping the commandments that he showed us how to do, right? John 14:50 says, if you love me, keep my commandments. 1 Peter 2:21 says, even hereunto were you called, for Christ suffered for you, leaving you an example. And what's that example? That he walked a life without sin, right? Now, do you know what sin is?
Like going against the commandments?
Yes. The Bible defines in 1 John 3:4 that sin is the transgression of the law. The word transgression means to cross the line. So the law is the line. So if the law says do this and you don't do it, you've crossed the line. If the law says don't do this and you do this, you've crossed the line, right? So what we are coming to do is to teach our people that we're the children of Israel and that we have to stop sinning and follow Christ's example.
That's right.
Whenever Christ healed someone, right? The woman that was caught in the act of adultery, he said, women, where's your accusers? Right? There's none, right? He said, depart and sin no more. Right? So Christ literally taught us to keep God's commandments. But in the church, they teach us all you got to do is believe. Right? But Christ didn't teach that. God didn't teach that, right? Christ says that faith is one of the weightier matters of the law. Right? So we have to keep the law. And he said, woe to the Pharisees, because you pay tithe of mint and anise and cumin, but you have omitted the weightier matters of the law. You should have done these and not left the others undone, meaning you're supposed to keep the commandments and have faith, because faith is actually part of the commandments, right? So Sister Kayla, right?
Yes.
Right? The brother gave you a card, right?
Yes, I have it.
That card, you can scan it and take it to our social media, right? Our Instagram, and that in the bio of our Instagram has all of our information and whatnot, right? Tap in with us, right? You're an Israelite from the tribe of Judah.
That's right.
Right? You're a princess of Zion, right? And you got to come back and take your crown back. And your crown is that you are a child of God, right? That God chose you above all nations, right? The white woman, the Asian woman, the Arab woman can't hold a candle to you, right? God says, I gave nations for you, right? I gave all these people for your ransom. The Most High God's going to literally kill everyone in America to save us, to save the remnant of us that return to keep his commandments, right? And then when he brings us back to the land, a whole bunch of nations are going to come against us and try to enslave us again. And guess what? God's going to destroy them again and put them in bondage underneath us, right? That's the gospel, right? But they're not teaching that in church, right? I know you said you got to go, right? But if you got any questions, feel free to reach out to us. All right, sister?
Okay, thank you.
No problem, sister. You have a good one. All praise to the Most High, right? So that's what it's all about, man, right? Waking our people up, right? Showing them who they are, who they belong to, what's required of them, right? But here's the thing, our people have been rebellious, man. Right? The reason why we're going into captivity is because we rebelled against the Most High God.